Welcome to the show, people. It's a walk with Mel, and today's an awesome day. I really enjoyed that performance. I felt like I was at a show. I was there. But before we get into that, just give us a quick introduction of who you are. I'm going to start on that side and your involvement at TDP.
I'm Nikki Jacobs. I've been a founder with Trish for the Dance Project for the past 20 years.
Wow, that's solid.
I'm Mershan Kunyana. I teach the hip hop, but I was a student myself not too long ago.
Yeah.
I'm Trish Notcut, or Rogers. I co-founded the project with Nikki in 1998.
Wow, Throwback Thursday it is. The show, I mean, I've seen just a few snippets of them dancing. It's amazing. The dedication is there. Tell us quickly just about the show that's happening next week. Just some details about it.
Okay, the show's on the 6th and 7th of July at Swanswyk Academy in Retreat. It's 7:30 performance, both nights. Tickets are on sale from next week, 30th June. And the show is all about let's go to the movies. We've got a theme. We teach the kids modern, jazz, contemporary, hip-hop, tap, musical theatre. So the show is a mixture of all of that. And the theme to try and combine it all together was music from the movies / musicals.
Amazing.
So hopefully it gives a trip down memory lane and up to the present time. And,
amazing. No, I enjoyed it. I felt like I was in a movie. I was extra though. I wasn't a lead. It's all about them. So TDP, tell us about way back when you guys started in 1998. Give us a detail of why and how you started.
Okay, I've always been in community work, and Nikki and I taught I first of all taught them as pupils a long time ago at school many years ago. I teach dance as a subject in the high schools up to matric. So we always ran the community thing as an extra sideline, and then in 1998, some of our seniors that had been with us, we'd stopped for a bit. They said, come on, get another thing going.
Yes.
So we said, okay, cool, we'll get it going. And so in 1998, we gave birth to the Dance Project.
Wow.
Mersha was away at the time.
Married and having children.
Yes. She came back. I think I met her at Pick and Pay Ottery or something one day. And I said, right, you're on. You're coming to teach the hip hop.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. And look at you now, still standing. And then obviously, you guys have been dancing. Students and still students. Tell us about why you started dancing and how you started dancing. I'll start from this side.
Okay, well, I danced at the CAFTA Community Centre
CAFTA.
all those many years ago. Yes, yeah, I know. Lived in 6th Avenue, Grassy Park, so walked up to the community centre. So I did ballet. And then modern came along. Hip hop was not around in the 80s, okay? Not around in the 80s. And then went to high school at Weinberg Senior Secondary, where Brian Notcut was a drama teacher, and Trish came along, and we started a group called the Shadow Dance.
Wow.
And then we were the Body Beats.
Whoa, you beat
and
the
we
body.
won
Shell
Shell
Road
Road
to
to Fame. But anyway, those were the days.
That is so beautiful.
And then we had children, we got married and all those kind of good things. And we had to be responsible. And we forced our children to also do dance. So, yeah.
Amazing.
But then I danced professionally, Sun International, Sun City, Wild Coast, Sun extravaganzas. And, then needed to become a responsible parent and went into the corporate world. And so I can tell you that all of us work full-time. We have full-time jobs. And we do this in our spare time.
Hey, now, if that is not dedication, hey, I need to just get some new respect out here. On your side, can you tell us about you starting, how you started dancing?
Yes, I also started dancing at 9 years old, getting on a bus from Steenberg. I lived in Steenberg. And also CAFTA. Nikki was my senior. We looked up to them. They were crazy good.
Wow.
We loved them to bits. And then also with ballet, started ballet. Modern came along, and then we ditched ballet. And hip hop, that came around the 2000s or so, hey? And we just said, listen, we can do ballet, we can do modern, we can do tap.
Yo.
Teach us how to do hip hop.
You best believe
And
it.
we did running
Nikki and I did exams in hip hop, can you believe it? Yeah, until I slipped a disc and Nikki decided, okay, no, maybe that's not for the two of us.
Oh my word,
We
amazing.
can direct them all in hip hop.
That is so cool. That's important. Being able to direct, that is important. So cool. I'm listening to you guys now, and obviously you didn't have hip hop. What do you think is the difference now for dancers and then? If you look at then and now, what is? I know for obviously YouTube is there. Yes, that's the big thing.
Yeah, we've had this conversation many times, and every time a show comes up or a competition, and we say, but why aren't they, the crowd that we work with, the same as when they were young? And I think it's because everything is and it's the same at school with the kids that I teach up to matric.
Yeah.
Everything is a quick fix nowadays.
Sure.
And there isn't that determination to get better. So every time you ask for a piece, come on, let's do it again, and you've given the corrections, and you've given them some direction as to take it the next step up.
Yes.
They're not too bad here with it.
Yeah.
They're not too bad.
I know what you mean, yeah.
But there isn't that desire to, I mean, they used to do a number over and over and over. They wanted to half kill me, but
Wow.
they didn't dare roll their eyes.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Whereas
You
now,
keep it inside, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, why do we need to do it again? Why do we need to get it better?
Wow.
That's a very general statement. They
That's
aren't
heavy.
all like that, but I think
of course.
that's the crux of it. Everything today is just so quick.
It is.
You know, and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's good that you are saying that,
I
yeah.
definitely think, training back in the day was different. Training, you went to dance class to train.
Okay.
Very often now you go to dance class to dance.
Yeah.
Yo.
And it's fashionable, and so training has fallen by the wayside.
You're right.
And that self-discipline to have to do something a step over and over in order to improve is no longer
Patience.
there. Yeah.
Patience.
Working at it.
Patience. Yeah. And let's talk about the challenges that you guys face as a studio. What challenges do you guys face as a studio?
I think every studio goes through, I call it a life cycle of a dancer. We're lucky to have kids come to us at a very young age, and then they actually stay right up until matric.
Wow.
And some, when they've actually gone to varsity, come back. But the life cycle for us is, yes, when they're little, up until about grade 12. And we really try and get the best out of the individual. And that's important. We love to see the growth in that individual dancer. You may be hectically talented or not, but the growth, we need to see it, because we nurturers, I believe, in that way.
Absolutely. We've had a number of our students go on to do dance professionally at Waterfront Theatre School. Romy, she got into Lion King. Yes, she was a TDP student.
Wow.
We've had Marlon Zoutman. Yes.
Big
so,
names in the industry.
I think we're that platform.
It shows
You
It
learn
speaks
to
for
love
itself.
dance here,
Yes.
and then you decide what you want to do with it after that.
Amazing.
And it's like my Nikki and my son,
Yeah.
they started dancing. I think they were playing football outside until about the age of 9.
Yeah.
And then eventually Cleo and her partner said, listen, they're doing some competition with us. We're like, no, they can't dance. Are you sure they can dance? And then the dance bug bit them, literally from playing football outside, got into the
and they're
dance.
still in it.
And they're still in
All
it.
our children are in it.
Yeah.
Wow.
All our
Yeah.
children danced. Mersha's daughter Sasha is now teaching. It's assistant teacher. She helps me with the technical training. I mean, you obviously know Cleo,
Yes.
Secord dancers. You know Jason, Dale, my son, Kaylin, my daughter.
Yeah.
So
It's just like generation is going. Tell me what keeps you guys going. I mean, you've been doing it for years. Like
Yeah.
what keeps
Yeah.
you? Because I mean, there's
For
people
me-
that gives up. I wanted to give up. I'm not gonna lie. There's days where I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yes,
But what
yes.
keeps you going?
Okay, I'm very much a team player. I've got obviously leadership skills, but I like teamwork.
Yes.
So for me, and my biggest thrill is show work. So
Okay.
so I live for the
Yes.
shows. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. And your side, what kept you going?
I'm also pretty much a team player. We know when to step back and let another one lead, and then
Yes.
you lead it. And I think that's the recipe.
Yes, you don't get that everywhere.
Sometimes you've got to be a student, and other
balance.
times you've got to be the teacher. Yeah.
No, definitely. I mean, I try to use my business knowledge, my strategic side, to keep the project going and
Yes.
on track. I do enjoy the technical work,
Yeah.
honing the students,
Love it.
one-on-one, and so
Yeah.
I'm a technician from that point of view.
That's
and great, I want to achieve with each individual
Yeah.
person. It's great. So we all have something different to give.
Amazing, amazing. And if there's people watching, what classes do you guys give? Do you have days that you teach specific things? If you can, obviously share.
Yeah, we work predominantly on a Saturday because that seems to be a good day for moms and dads to drop children. We have Wednesdays as well. We have school campuses as well on a Friday afternoon. Another one on a Tuesday.
Amazing.
That's where we go specifically to the school. And then we're trying to get another at one of the schools on a Saturday for more beginners because now the children that we're with are no longer that we have with us are no longer beginners. Yeah, but it's predominantly on a Saturday. So,
Awesome. And social
yeah.
media, where can they get that if they want the details?
We're on Facebook.
TDP worth watching.
TDP worth watching. Yes.
Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram and Facebook, do you guys get that? that? TDP worth watching. That says it all. And then also, if you look at Cape Town, we spoke about it earlier. What do you guys think we can work on in Cape Town, South Africa, to grow?
I think for me, I've always had a passion to train teachers, and at the moment I'm busy training some of the teachers in the mod program at the schools, because they what I call the backyard teachers. Their skill of their dance form is huge, but the skill of teaching isn't there. So that's what I would like to eventually move into and start training teachers more. And I think there's a big need for that.
Of course.
Because there's so many people setting up, and also the entrepreneurship thing in this country, I think, is big.
Yes.
And these youngsters need guidance into it. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yes, of course.
It would be lovely to set up a program with the knowledge of the business skills alongside the actual
because you
teaching
need business
skills.
information as well. As a dancer, I luckily studied business, which I hated, but I mean, I'm so grateful because now you understand. Just to do an invoice, I mean, hey, now you need to know. You need to know these things. Basics. Advice to young people watching. I'm going to ask each of you guys this question.
Advice to young people watching. I think, you know what? Do you. You know what? Do you, and just go for whatever you want to go. And fail. Time and time again, fail, but get up.
Wow. Hey.
For me, I'd say collaborate, you know, try and learn from others and just remain a student.
Yeah, I'll never forget the guy that was at UCT when I trained. And he said, if you think you've got to the top, then you're on your way down.
Sure.
Yeah, so
There you
that's
have
always
it.
my philosophy, that actually you never stop growing and you never stop learning.
That's the mentality. Seeing these dances, like I said, it's raining, but they are here, and it's amazing to see the dedication. I love it. Just the last times, where can they obviously get the detail or the facts for the show happening next week?
For the show, it's on the Facebook page. It's also on our website. Yeah, it's all
Next
on
week
there.
is 6th and the 7th.
It's actually not next week. It's the week after.
A week after,
6th and 7th July.
Awesome stuff, guys. It was awesome. I want to see more dancing. The guys, it was amazing. So we're going to check them out doing their thing. Join us on the 6th and the 7th, people. TDP is representing. All of the best to you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, buddy. So we are with the stars of the show. That was amazing dancing. I love what you guys have been doing. Just quickly, just an introduction of who you are, just a name, the two of you. I'm going to speak to you guys and how long you've been dancing.
Okay, my name is Taylor Jacobs and I've been dancing for 9 years.
Wow.
My name is Amber Abrams and I started dancing in grade 1, so this is my 10th year now.
Hey, she's growing up, guys. You best believe. So cool. The show is amazing. TDP, tell us about when you guys joined TDP, if you can remember.
I was in grade 2, so it was 9 years ago.
9 years. Also, you basically started with TDP. And tell us about the show. You guys are preparing for this amazing show happening next week. Tell us about the show and what it's about. What was the prep like for you?
The prep was good. It's been a while now that we're prepping, so it's going to be a good show. The theme of the show is going to the movies, so all the songs we're using are from movies.
Love
So it should be quite interesting.
Awesome. And I see the dedication because it's raining outside and you guys are in rehearsals and I respect that. What does it take, man? Is it passion? What makes you do this all the time, every day for 9 years?
Perseverance. And our teachers make us come every week.
That is awesome. Looking forward to the event. Wishing you guys all of the best and keep on dancing. Yeah, buddy.